Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FFC 3. Our main event will be for the lightweight championship. The champion, Anthony Pettis, versus the number 1 ranked Tony Ferguson. But in our opening fight, it is a heavyweight bout between the number 8 ranked Alistair Overeem and the number 9 ranked Cyril Gane.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as a Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows. He's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better. And recently, he has been back on the upswing in his career.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Cyril Gane. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 47 wins, 19 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair Overeem. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
So Dan Murgliata shares the cage.
Are you ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Looking to land the right just out of range. Got the single collar tie.
Good punch.
And they separate. Oh, there's a takedown attempt, unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent there.
Nice job by the opponent defending the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up to get the first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process to try to get this fight to the ground.
3 minutes remain in the round.
Dig and kick.
Single collar tie now.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm gonna shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attacks, young man. Beautiful takedown lands.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight.
Oh, right to the mount.
45 seconds remain in the round. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh!
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
What a fight so far. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round. DC will show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Listen, relax, breathe. You're gonna be okay. It's fine. You've been here before. You just got clipped. I need you to go out there.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Nice 1-2 there.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, collar tie. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination.
Oh, that is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the... Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Oh, he's hurt.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two, much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Strong defense there to block the shot. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Way to hide that leg kick. Great punch landed with so much power.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice head kick. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Wow, he actually got the takedown.
Gets up again here, but hurting. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, folks. Oh!
Boom! Big jab.
All right, single collar tie now. Whoa! All right, well, his hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again, and it does not take many of those hooks to end your night.
Oh, that's a good right hand. Oh, single collar tie here. Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Third round underway.
It's messed up really bad. Big kick lands.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
As effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. He got him! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 22 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cyril Bongamon.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Incredible knockout from Cyril Gane in that last fight. Our next fight is a middleweight bout between the number 7 ranked Bo Nickel and the number 9 ranked Khamzat Chimaev.
Team middleweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as...
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, I barely had time to gather my bearings before that fight started, and Bo Nickel had already submitted him. Incredible submission from Bo Nickel in the first round. Our next fight is a lightweight bout between the number 6 ranked Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov and the number 9 ranked Charles Do Bronx Oliveira.
It's a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira. All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the...
Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head, or he's going to get blasted.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
3 minutes now in round 1. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
There it is.
And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Under a minute now to go in this one. Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. 15 seconds. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Oliveira. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Now the hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman.
Going for a submission.
He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is a featherweight contest, the first ever fight in the FFC for the featherweights. Later on, we will crown the Featherweight Championship. But our first ever fight for the featherweights is between the number 6 ranked Brian Ortega, and the number 7 ranked Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
It is a featherweight matchup between Brian T-City Ortega and Alexander Volkanovski.
Ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Got the single collar tie.
Beautiful strike.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Over and over, he's fighting behind these beautiful leg kicks.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, beautiful hook.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, 25 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Ortega gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Oh, big left hook there. What a fight we got going on here. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
Great punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, beautiful. Back with that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, straight right.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Andy.
20 seconds to go. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by T-City, Brian Ortega. Round 2 next. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Well, round 1, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega and Alexander Volkanovski.
Real quick leg kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, going back to the uppercut. Well, nearly connected. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that, but you love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
48 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And in terms of the accuracy, they're landing at a 53% clip tonight against Brian Ortega. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Massive right hand.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
And they separate. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful.
All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed. Ortega's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal.
Oh, nice. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Now into his mouth.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volko. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient.
Whoa! The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts.
Look at him chopping the wood.
Whoa! That is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Volkanovski's got the full mount. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, Volkanovski's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Side control now. Under 3 minutes remain in this third and final round. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Volkanovski. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Under a minute now to go in this one. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
I mean, how many can he take? Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
Great performance from Alexander the Great Volkanovski. That will certainly put him higher in that division. But our next fight is a light heavyweight bout between the number 6 ranked Quentin Rampage Jackson and the number 7 ranked Glover Teixeira.
It's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most unbelievable.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. This big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight. Stuffs the takedown there. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh!
Good punch lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Glover Teixeira. Teixeira's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips. And because of that, he's been safe. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Huge block there. See on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Effective punch there by Glover Teixeira. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they said,
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent
what a
hurt
round.
very bad.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Timely defense there, huge block for him. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number. Oh, huge right hand! Back to the feet. Oh, straight right.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by knockout, Glover Teixeira.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Whew. Wow. What a knockout from Glover Teixeira. Our next fight is a heavyweight bout between the number 4 ranked Brock Lesnar and the number 5 ranked Francis the Predator Ngannou.
UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Effective punch there by Francis Ngannou. Oh! Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Ngannou's pass attempt denied. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ngannou's has got full mount now. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got him.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Oben St. Preux would be proud. And there it is. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
You can call it an upset if you want. You can call it was destiny, but an incredible win by Francis Ngannou. He was about to tap out to Brock Lesnar and countered it and made Lesnar pass out. Our next fight, though, is a middleweight fight between the number 3 ranked Robert the Reaper Whittaker, or Bobby Knuckles, whatever you want to call him, versus the number 4 ranked, the always vocal Sean Strickland.
Next, it's the UFC middleweight division fight.
Are you ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
And back to his feet. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big elbow. Ooh, what a punch. Beautiful body kick.
Attempts the front kick there. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, huge block!
Nice straight punch.
Kick to the body by Robert Whittaker. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. Two minutes remain in the round.
Superman punch.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Whittaker. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. Just missed with the left there.
Score that takedown for me, man.
Hands up, ain't nobody.
Nice looping punch.
All right, 60 seconds now to go in round one. Single collar tie now. Oh, big right hand from Robert Whittaker. Man, he just makes it look so easy on the feet.
It's because of his demeanor. It's everything about the Reaper that makes you think he's having a good time, but also not giving you that much energy. He's got that real easy type of vibe with him whenever you come in contact with Robert.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Take a seat. You look spectacular. Your pace, your cardio is fantastic. Keep breathing, stay relaxed, go out there, and let's put the...
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Big kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Nice right hand.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, straight right. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
Oh! Oh! There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
3 minutes to go. Right hook to the head blocked. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume. Now, he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch, elbow deep, flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my
John,
last rites?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
He might get a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, that was a violent tap there, so he submits him with the arm bar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Sean Strickland!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
I love Sean Strickland, but you have to admit that was an upset. What a win by Sean Strickland over Bobby Knuckles. Our next fight is a welterweight contest between the number 2 ranked Leon Rocky Edwards and the number 3 ranked Colby Chaos Covington.
Between Leon Edwards and Colby Covington.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. And they separate.
Big kick lands. Right hand punch from the clinch. Double leg shot.
Oh, able to slam him down to the ground. Well done. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. And he landed the right hand there. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. 27 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
He's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Ooh, what a head kick.
Good defense to block the strike coming back. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, wow,
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, here we go with the start of round two. Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington. Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're gonna start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely, and the reason you don't...
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Well, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh! So 52 total strikes have landed for Leon Edwards. And landing at a 54% clip tonight against Colby Covington. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Edwards. Covington's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Edwards. Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Covington. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Edwards. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Covington's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Edwards. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to go, okay? This round, I want him out of there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Big kick lands.
Covington's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Oh, collar tie. Covington gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Big punch lands through the middle.
91 total strikes have landed for Colby Covington. And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh!
Wow. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Edwards has got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, beautiful counter there as he gains the side mount and try to get out of this guillotine by potentially attempting a Von Flue. Wow. And there it is! All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, Colby Chaos Covington.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Incredible fight between Colby Covington and Leon Edwards. Colby Covington could be in line for a title shot in the near future. That remains to be seen. But the winner of our next fight is guaranteed to be next in line for the title shot. Our next fight is a light heavyweight title eliminator bout between the number 2 ranked John Bones Jones and the number 1 ranked Shogun Rua.
205 pounds between John Jones and Mauricio Shogun Rua.
Ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagons. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. If you take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Lands a big elbow there.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Wow! Beautiful diving strike lands.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Jones has got the full mount. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
You
fight.
got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. It's in there deep. There you go. John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, John Bones Jones!
All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
And with that win, John Jones will be the next person to challenge the current light heavyweight champion Anthony Rumble Johnson for the belt. But our next fight is for the Featherweight Championship. We will be crowning the inaugural Featherweight Championship here tonight. It will be Frankie Edgar versus Max Holloway.
ready? Ready?
All right, here we go, round one. Frankie Edgar, Max Holloway. They have locked the door behind them. Holloway breaks down a lot of people with pressure and pace. Edgar probably won't be broken down in that round, we'll see.
Frankie Edgar is not a guy that usually will get tired, but Max Holloway has an ability to put so much damage on his opponents that they make mistakes. And find themselves getting finished.
I have
Can
no
he do that
clue.
with Frankie Edgar?
I have no clue what's going on with the game right now.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a
The
great
fight's
job
going
of mixing
on,
things
but
up,
the
keeping
screen is
busy,
blank.
being very accurate.
I'm not sure if it's blank for y'all as well. Let me check. I think I'm gonna have to restart UFC, y'all.
Big punch land.
I'm gonna have to check here really quickly. If it's blank
Right hand
for
upstairs.
is it? Yeah, it's
that
blank for
hurts
y'all
to
too. I'm gonna have to restart UFC really. Okay. Well, sorry for the inconvenience. When we load back into UFC, when we go into the actual event mode, it should load us right, not load us right back into the fight, but we should be at that part of the pay-per-view. I'm not gonna cut this from the video, but that was, I've never seen that. That's never happened on UFC 3. This is, I'm gonna say the second event I've done on UFC for the FFC. The first one I had to scrap the recording, but I had to scrap the recording, but I have done an event on UFC 4 before. I'm thinking about going back to UFC 3, but I'll probably stay on here, though, just because there's newer fighters here. But let's get right back into the action. As I said, Frankie Edgar versus Max Holloway for the Featherweight Championship.
Up next, it is a Featherweight Championship fight between Frankie Edgar and Max Holloway. Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here is the UFC Featherweight King, your right-hand man, Max Bless Holloway.
The Blessed Express is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway and his preparation, true Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max Blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats. And that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Edgar is 10 years his senior. Holloway is 5 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, presenting the challenger, Max Blessed Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Frankie, the SR Edgar!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to be with your hands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
The fighters touch gloves.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go, round 1. Frankie Edgar, Max Holloway. They have locked the door behind them.